dead on, and again, we try to remain optimistic, but in this case we can't be in denial. We really need to prepare, and this is something that we've obviously never done before either, and we're concerned as you are as well, and we are going to try our best and have made that vow to be here as long as it takes. We have to physically leave this location, but we will be at the Pinellas County Emergency Operations Center, which really is the heart of information, so we will be able to give you the latest information there as well.
Most definitely, and one thing to remember, if we can provide maybe one last warning for folks out on the barrier islands. If you're listening, please heed this warning that power will be cut out there, water, sewer services will be cut out there. If you haven't gotten the proper food, water, you're going to be out there for several days depending on the severity and the damage that this storm provides. And if things get so bad out there, nobody is going to take a chance. Rescue services, the managers, emergency operation managers say they are not going to go on suicide missions out to folks on the barrier islands that are trying to stay, and they're just not going to do that. We are hearing right now that we are close to signing off now, but we want to provide you one last piece of information from Chief Meteorologist Dick Fletcher, who's going to give us a final update before we sign off here and then go to our other location. But right now we're going to check in with Fletch for the very latest that you have for us. Fletch?
Reg and Heather, the headline on the 11 o'clock advisory from the National Hurricane Center: Charley heads toward the Florida West Coast. Hurricane warning remains in effect from the Florida Keys all through the Tampa Bay area, northward all the way to the Steinhatchee River. At 11 o'clock, the storm was located at 82.8 west and 25.2 north. That location is about 145 miles south of Sarasota. The storm is moving toward the north at 18 and a turn toward the north-northeast with an increase in forward speed is expected today. Let's take a look at the graphics we have loaded. We'll take a look at the radar loop. The red box is a tornado watch box that's in effect for the area. You can see the center of the storm that is due south of Sarasota. It is moving toward the north at 18. A turn toward the north-northeast, as I said, with an increase in forward speed is expected today. The forecast at 8 p.m. tonight places the storm almost directly on top of the Bay of Tampa and then passing directly over the city of Tampa. Will obviously have to pass over a portion of either Pinellas or Manatee or both counties, or possibly Sarasota County to get in that position, and it is forecast to be a major Category 3 hurricane at that point. As you look at the yellow shaded area, it is the area of tropical storm force winds. That wind range is from 39 to 73 miles per hour, and that range covers the entire area. In fact, those tropical storm force winds will be increasing and spreading northward across the region. That's the expected position at 8 o'clock tonight, and then by 8 a.m. Saturday, you'll see how much farther northward the system will have moved, and it will have weakened to a tropical storm along the coast of Georgia. Again, the storm is forecast to make landfall. Here's a new special 3D graphic I have an opportunity to show you. And again, the three-dimensional look on the radar and the eye presentation as Charley is just to the west and northwest of Key West and is headed northward toward the Tampa Bay area with landfall on the west coast. We'll show you the flat two-dimensional view of the radar, and as you can see, everything is moving straight northward. Another thing to remember is that red shaded box reminds me there will be tornadoes, and the tornado watch will just be slipped northward. Now it's in effect from Pinellas, Hillsborough, and Polk County southward, but that tornado watch box will be moved northward. The tornadoes are most likely in the right front quadrant of landfalling hurricanes, and that it will be our immediate threat. And then as these spiral rain bands that may be producing the tornadoes move by us, they'll also be producing the strongest and gustiest winds. As the storm moves northward or from south to north across the area, we're anticipating that will accelerate. There will be some rain, possibly 4 to 6 inches as the storm does move northward. But the big thing is we're all going to wind up spending some time in the wind field. We're also going to spend or have problems with the possibility of tornadoes. those people who will have to deal with the highest winds between 75 and